Hey team, we are talking about how a daily log helps me manage the fibromyalgia symptoms. I am Melissa from Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia, and I have been writing about fighting fibromyalgia for several years now, and I have been refining my systems basically through research, and this is one of the things that I found that helps. So keeping an eye on our health and maximizing the many choices that we make each day can have a tremendous impact on our quality of life. We have a big influence on our quality of life. It's those little choices that we make all the time that make the biggest difference, I believe. So even though I'm no longer actively logging my low-dose naltrexone experiment because it was a big success, you can see in my Etsy store for my how to choose a treatment option, which has my templates for experiments. I keep track of a few key details now, so just my sleep hours and my sleep quality, because that's important. My 3 key symptoms, so neck, back, and fatigue for me. Medicine and supplements, and exercise and self-care, which are all really important. So I just jot down quick notes each day, and then I can see the patterns that arise, and I can continue the good ones and discontinue the bad ones. I really believe that self-efficacy is vital in managing pervasive symptoms like pain and fatigue, and I believe that we're our own best advocates. And also with brain fog is a likely issue, we do need to write things down. But having things written down, especially when you're talking to your doctor, I find really can back you up, because I just find I forget stuff, or you get focused on one issue like pain and then you can't even talk about the fatigue. So it's really helpful to have that guide and to know your patterns. So you can scribble your notes in a journal, you can make a bullet journal, you can try a template. I'm sure there's probably a good app out there too. I prefer to write things down myself. But I actually created a template based on what I use for myself, and it's in my Etsy shop. I have the pink and green 2 to a page, so that's 2 days to 1 page, blue and grey 2 to a page, and a pink and green full page with additional symptoms and notes section. So I'd probably use that when I'm more not quite experimenting heavily, because I'd use my experimenting template, but I'd use that when I'm really tracking quite a few symptoms and doing quite a few things to try and manage things. They are editable and printable, so it means you can choose to stay digital and leave them on your Google Drive or computer, or you can print them out and put them in a pretty binder. However you choose to do it, whether it's an app, whether it's a template, whether it's just writing notes or a bullet journal, I do encourage you to do it. I really think that it's important to keep track of your symptoms in order to help manage the best. And I printed out a couple of copies to show you, just so that you can see. So this is my one from today. I got a bit slack while I've been pregnant, and I hadn't been writing things down, but I've been forgetting everything, so I'm finding it really difficult to report any patterns to my doctor. So I have started that up again, and this is an example of it without my writing all over it. And so I keep these. I have a pretty yellow folder which I keep all of my health information in, but another way you can do it is to hole punch them and keep it with ribbons. Anyway, I will catch you next time. Bye.